Salam and Yom al Jum'ah Mubarak, my friends and my brothers. Um, I'm just watching Crux TV, and there's an Iranian military parade on. And, well, being a 12 year Muslim and having had this channel for a good few years, really kind of like covering aspects relating to Shia culture and sometimes commentary, mostly kind of like poetry and community events. Every now and again, I do voice my thoughts on certain political aspects of what's happening in the world today. Currently, in April 2025, we have a situation where there's like a showdown between Iran and America, and in retrospect of the war in Gaza, which happened, still happening, it's still ongoing, but it was at a high peak during the course um, of the last year, whereby the military resistance organization within Lebanon was complicit on the side of the defense of the Gazan people through solidarity. A lot happened. A lot of people died. Said Hassan Nasrallah was killed, martyred, and it affected everyone. And there was a lot of talk about strikes, that Iran would follow up on the strike after it had been hit by Israel. The promise, it was called. But now a ceasefire has happened. We've noticed how Israel has betrayed the ceasefire, number one, and has betrayed the deal of the ceasefire, which was to move out of Lebanese lands, still there. It's gone into Syria. The Syrian government's changed after the martyrdom of Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah. And the people that he fought for 10 years have come in on the civil war. Well, people that the Syrian government at the time, Bashar al-Assad's government, were fighting over a course of 10 years, during which they facilitated the resistance in Lebanon and facilitated Iranian involvement in the military defense of Syria and the broader region. The new government came in after 10 years of their own resistance against 12 Shia hegemony. They took over. And so what you've got now is a Syria without an Iranian embassy, without Iranian bases that Israel used to bomb. They kind of like held the ground, really. But Israel wanted them out and was complicit with the United Arab Emirates to ensure that Assad had his day. And he did. He left. And Jelani came in. And now, Israel's invaded. And it's taken July, no more, no less. And here we have, the Rais al-Jadid, the new Syrian president, prime minister, not doing a thing about it, but incurring into Lebanese area instead, because it was the Shia that was the enemy all the time, i.e. the ones who've been fighting Israel for a full year, they were his enemy. I mean, what does that say? I mean, honestly, really, what does that say? Anyway, there's so much to say that I've not said for fear, I guess, more or less, of being struck off for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong people. But let me know what you think of what I'm saying in the comments.